Greetings, people of YouTube. It's me, Jess, and I'm back at it again with another new video. So here I am back again with a new phone to record my video, another phone to record my audio, and I'll be editing with a new software. But oh man, I have no idea where to start. You know where we should learn new stuff? wikiHOW, the solution to all our problems. If it's not obvious yet, wikiHOW has a slew of different articles on things that we might or might not need to learn, but just in case, let's go through them in case we can't stop thinking about sex. Okay, how to stop thinking about sex. Thinking about sex is perfectly natural. We're hormonal, sexual beings whose genes drive us to procreate, but sometimes sexual thoughts can become overwhelming, making it difficult to focus and difficult to get simple things done. Okay, in which case you would be a sex addict and it'll be easier for you to seek professional help, but I guess we can only afford a wikiHOW article. So let's go through it. 1. Avoiding triggers. Understand and anticipate categories of triggers. While it might be easy to identify specific triggers or situational triggers, such as those above, try to see if you can isolate patterns to your triggers. Do your triggers tend to be more visual or verbal? Men, for example, tend to be more turned on by visual stimuli, while women might be more affected by verbal ones. Okay, so I'm a woman and my verbal trigger would be hi. So I guess all I have to do is just avoid all social interaction. That's easy considering our state of affairs. Know your own particular triggers. If a particular person, time of day, or emotion always leads to distracting thoughts about sex, learn to identify those triggers that drag your mind into the gutter. Create a list of your triggers. Maybe you always think about sex first thing in the morning, during a particular class like gym, yoga, etc., or on the bus. Oh man, how do they know my trigger locations on the bus? There's nothing more arousing than sitting in a bus with 50 people and while having their butts constantly shoved in my face, and I sit next to a mom and her wailing baby. This is going to be impossible. So in this list, they also suggest other actions that you can take to stop thinking about sex, such as make it difficult to look at pornography, keep a list of unsexy topics, replace your triggers with other thoughts and topics, make a commitment to yourself, and don't beat yourself up. So basically, if you don't want to think about sex, stop thinking about sex. Now obviously there are more parts to this article, like keeping busy or seeking help, as you should if you can't stop thinking about sex, but I think you get the gist of it. Now let's get on to the real part of the video. How to make people think you're a witch in middle school, because that's the shit back then. If people didn't think you were a witch back in middle school, you're a loser. No one would sit with you at lunch, no one would partner up with you in lab class. You just couldn't make friends in middle school without making people think you were a witch. Oh, and I like that they actually specify that you had to be in middle school, because if you ever pulled this in high school, people would just find you a weirdo and you would really not be able to make friends by then. I like to think that this article was written by a teenage girl in middle school who watched Wizards of Waverly Place and wondered, I wonder if there are any other girls who watch the show and share the same passion with me to freak people out in school. Get a spell book. You can get a real one or just use a notebook. If you do use a notebook, decorate it with a gold or bronze plate that says something along the lines of private, do not open. Okay, so I need to get a notebook. Okay, so I got a notebook, but I don't have a gold or bronze plate, so I have this memo pad with yellow color on it, so I guess it'll have to do. Private, do not open. that works. So we're gonna do it like that. I'm gonna keep this horizontal, and yeah, private do not open. Private do not open. Now they definitely won't open my notebook, which is filled with my magical spells and potions and charms. What? If this were a spell book, wouldn't you just leave it at home? Why would you bring it to school? And also, is this sign supposed to be counterintuitive? Because if I want it to be private, I wouldn't be leaving it in like public settings. So get a necklace with a charm. Choose a charm that symbolizes something magical, like a dragon. You can also specialize what kind of magic you perform. If it's evil charm magic, wear a pendant that is black or a very dark color and has a symbol of a scowl or a scythe. I could get one. Also, this video is keeping me very busy. So I found a necklace with a charm. It's not necessarily the most witchy looking, but this could work. This could work as in like a amulet that my dying witch grandmother gave me, which just so happens to be an heirloom. Okay, I like it. I think it's good. It has a dark color and looks somewhat like a sun. So, okay. Wear witchy makeup, but not makeup for a witch costume. What's witchy makeup, but not makeup for a witch costume? Do they mean those fake sharp noses with warts and stuff like that? Because I don't have those, so that's great. Try using smoky eyeshadow because it looks dark. Scary green or earth tone eyeshadow color is recommended as well. Try blending dark earth tones with black and have it fade as it gets closer to you. Closer to you? How would that work? My face is on me. It's close, it's part of me. What does closer to you mean? Like closer to my nose or closer to my like temples? Also, try darker clothes like dark red, dark blue, or purple. Is black on the dark clothes? Cause I'm wearing black and that works. I'm gonna stick with it cause black is the epitome of dark, and if you don't think so, shame on you. So yeah, makeup I have. God. Okay, so I'm back with an eyeshadow palette. And let's see what colors we have. Okay, so I have here with me a lot of dark colors. I'm gonna regret this. Okay, so dark tones. Let's try this. Oh boy. Okay, dark, we like that. Okay, dark, very nice. Okay, very dark. We like that, I hope. I'm gonna try to make this look as good as possible, just so you know, you guys can tell that I'm putting effort into being a witch and not just making fun of it. And also, I low-key think this makeup is expired, but a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Oh my god, this looks intense. Oh, something's in my eye, something's in my eye. Oh god, something's in my eye. Okay, now for black. I actually think this looks more goth than anything. Under eye. Okay. Do I look like a witch now? I just look extremely hungover. I guess that's the witch's style. Hungover makeup. Okay, let's move on. Look offended if non-witches talk about witches. Roll your eyes, respond with heavy sarcasm, and change the subject. Okay, so this is hard because I'm not in middle school anymore. I don't know how am I supposed to be doing this. And B, who talks about witches on a daily basis? Like, unless you like join a Harry Potter fan club or something. And plus, it's dumb. Like, who talks about them? And if you weren't in a Harry Potter fan club, that's just dumb. Who talks about witches and wizards all the time? We talk about vampires. And whether if you're Team Edward or Team Jacob. Yeah, I mean, definitely Hermione. I mean, she's amazing. Have you guys checked the Fantastic Beasts film? I mean, Newt Scamander, yeah. And she saves like Harry and Ron's butt every time. Hey, what you guys talking about? Oh, hey, just Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts, all that. Just Harry Potter and all that. Like, I really want to go attend Hogwarts. I just wish it was real. What? Are you guys crazy? You guys know that witches aren't real? That's crazy. You guys are crazy. You guys are loco. You guys are just spouting nonsense. Yeah, carry your spellbook with you everywhere. Again, how? I mean, if I were to go back, I probably would, but look worried when there is a full moon or new moon. And if anyone asks you, you have something planned that night, say, sorry, I have to practice my char. I mean, I have to study for a test. Then walk away in a hurry. Whoa there. Who stays at school till nighttime? Unless you're like in boarding school or something. And also, are witches affected by like the lunar cycle or anything? Because I thought only werewolves would be affected. Are witches affected by the lunar cycle? So they do. I guess you learn something new every day. From wikiHOW. Make a wand. You can use a stick. You could make one out of paper, or you could buy one, paint it black or dark colored if you're better at dark charm magic. I have a paper, and let's roll that up into a wand. Okay, now I have to paint it black. What if this thing runs out of ink? And I hope my family doesn't watch this video. Okay, we're almost done. And ta-da! We're done. We've now made a wand. Moving on. If someone asks you if you're a witch, look worried. Say, me? A witch? Are you okay? You know witches aren't real. Or something like that. Then run away in a hurry or change the topic. So, which one do you like? Huh? Me? A witch? What? No, I just asked which one you liked better. The banner for Rachel's party. Which one? What do you mean wand? No wand. No wand. Do what? I don't use a wand. Witches aren't real. Okay, fine. You aren't a witch. Okay, cool. And you have a little bit of something there. I'm not a vampire. Vampires aren't real. Oh, okay. Jeez, chill. Let one of your friends catch you doing magic, and if they ask what you're doing, say nothing. I am definitely not doing magic if that's what you're implying. Or something along those lines. Hey, what you doing there? Nothing. Okay. Well, that was close. Not my witchy looking makeup or wand or do not open notebook. Just me doing magic. Yeah, that could have gone really wrong. That almost blew my non-middle school witch cover. So yeah, that was basically the entire thing. But everyone knows that the highlight of every wikiHOW article is in the comments section. Because I mean, where else are you gonna find questions like this? People don't think I'm a witch. Hell? What? To make matters worse, the person who replied this has done it in such an earnest way that I feel bad for them. Keep trying. You probably won't make people think you're a witch overnight. Just continue following the steps in the article. Try to make it a little bit more obvious. Just a little bit more obvious. I do not know if I specialize in potions, charms, or spells, but I know I'm a witch. What do? I like how confident this user is when he or she wrote this comment. Yeah, you may not believe me when I walk around with my fake wand and my impulsive yelling and my spell book, but you know what? I know I'm a witch and there's nothing you can stop me. And also, what do? Does this work if I'm not in middle school? I'm only 9. Why a 9-year-old reading these? It works for any age. The title in middle school is just a suggestion. You could do this at any age. That's great! I'm not in middle school either, and I'm 9 as well! Yes! So this has been a great experience. Not only do I find out how to become a witch in middle school, I also found out that witches are in fact affected by the lunar cycle as well. Who am I kidding? I learned nothing. Well, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. And oh boy, I sure hope this video comes out with a picture quality that is higher than 360p. And that also you guys get an idea of how ridiculous wikiHOW articles can get. I really had fun making this video, and let me know if you guys want like a part 2 of this series. I already have like a ton of articles lined up for this. So yeah, see you guys next week. And also click like, subscribe if you can, comment, let me guys know what you thought. And yeah, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. It's weird to film.